Boots, boy.
Who you talking?
Nita Peter got on some badass boots over there.
We on.
We on there. Welcome, 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 welcome. This is the Mimi in the Lump Show. I couldn't give y'all no freestyle today because I couldn't remember my lyrics. Sis, what's up?
What's happening, brother?
Nothing
I'm trying
much.
to gather myself.
It's all right. We're gonna get there. First of all, I want to thank a few people, and you're on the top of my list, really.
What happened? What we do?
I graduated.
Oh,
Official.
I'm sorry. You're right. I knew
Official.
that. Yes.
Official.
Yes. Congratulations,
And
brother.
I can honestly say, Mimi, without you, it wouldn't have got done. With the help, with the push, with the strive to go get it, with the experience of just talking with you and not even debating, but just having a better understanding of certain things, certain situations, and how to become a better person. 2012, you opened your doors to me. You let me come in, push Layla off the couch, and she pushed me back off her couch.
Absolutely.
We was in a one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah,
and,
move over.
I forever want to thank you for that. The opportunity to become a better person, the opportunity to even be able to graduate, the opportunity to become a better fighter, the opportunity to become a better dad, the whole nine in me. I love you.
Thank you, brother.
Really
Don't be trying to make me cry.
I'm not, but
all right, now watch yourself.
I wanted you to know that
thank you.
The things you do for me is so grateful for me to have you in my life and been a serious part of my life. I met you through karate.
Absolutely. And we're family now.
Exactly. I'm stuck with you and you stuck
Absolutely.
with me.
That's I'm glad. See, the word stuck, it is sometimes when I say, oh, I'm stuck with this, it's not always good. But being stuck with you, brother, is absolutely awesome and great. It's in there.
All right. So we're going to get started with the show. If you guys did not hear the inside scoop with Jeff and Alex, they had talked about the Virtual Fighter number 12. So we're going to definitely give y'all some insight to that. We got one of the promoters of that in the building. But I must say, Mimi, I know you got to see Alex had on his jacket during his show, Alex Demon.
Okay. Oh, I did.
That thing looked like he was wearing relish and ketchup on a raw piece of chicken.
You silly. You silly.
Alex say he is a DJ. He scratches those records and them records don't scratch him. And he got to do the party for his office. Indeed. And I can only imagine what kind of music he played in there for those people. I can only imagine.
Yeah. Get it. Yeah. Okay.
And then Jeff Doss. Oh. If you don't sit no hand sanitizer down next to you, you better not shake nobody's hand in the karate world. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Jeff Doss, I caught you digging for gold 4 to 5 times. Digging for gold. For gold. My God. Stop digging in your nose in the middle of your show. So you got to be like us. We don't be on live. But they did get to have
sorry guys.
I know.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I promised you last week that I was gonna take the buttons from him. But one thing, I was a little slow because I said my knee hurts from bowling with my baby last night. So he beat me to the buttons. I have no control this week either over the buttons. I got y'all next week, I promise.
Yeah, I'm fast motion today for y'all.
Move quickly for me.
They had Emily Cooper on, and Emily went back and discussed what MassLink was pretty much invented.
Okay, created and when they started it. Okay.
In 2000, we were at a Cheesehead Nationals. I can't think of the guy's name, but he used to be part of IDC with Bob Liker.
So with Cheesehead, Wisconsin?
Wisconsin, yes, ma'am. If anybody don't know what a Cheesehead state is, it's Wisconsin. We were in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for his event, and it was a local NBL event. I honestly think it was in the Perry States conference, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And Emily had decided to start the MassLink, start the video and production that she started for our karate world. Mm-hmm. she told me I was the first knockout she had on there, and I definitely remember fighting Mr. Paul.
Paul.
If his last name, if I say his last name right, it's Deans. Deins.
Paul Deans. Okay.
Yeah. I actually hit him with a spinning hook kick, and it put him down. And Larry Tankson was the center judge. Thank God for Larry Tankson, because he was like, the kid was coming at me, and boom, I scored it. So it was kind of like the motion of not disqualifying me. So it was a blessing. But I tell you, I had a hell of a weekend up there fighting those guys from that area. And Emily was there, and Emily started her video production. I actually got to train with Emily getting ready for Super Grands in 2000.
During that time after the tournament.
During that time after the tournament. She did compete, and she had her little squad out of Toledo. And, it wasn't a big squad. She had a junior boys teams for sure. So that's 15 to 17-year-old boy which was Brandon Allen. And if don't nobody know how Brandon Allen fight, you should have saw him at WKC's a few years ago.
So Emily had her own school at the time?
I won't say school, but I'll probably say little karate team. Team that she traveled with.
Where'd they come from? From her city or where?
Yes, from what I understand, they came out of Toledo.
Okay, I never knew that.
I don't think she tested them to black belt. I think they were already out there, and they were trying to get prepared for competitions.
Okay, and so she started working with them and
training with them, and she would bring them down to coach school. Definitely during the Super Grands time. Okay, because it was probably, I think it was 32 of us who ran out there on Wayne State University's track. Okay. And I think I was number 31. And
I was 32.
I remember, Emily beat me, and when we got back to the karate school, Coach tore me a new ass. I tell you that. I never forget it. But Emily was kind of like the person that was back there with me, and I just remember her and I just kind of pushing each other to just get through it.
Right.
Just to get through it. If don't nobody know, like Emily said, she takes money out of her own pocket to give back to the sport and to bring new things to our sport. And Emily been doing this for over 20 years.
Absolutely. That's great.
So big ups to her. I look forward to the new year, because I heard you guys got some great things in store for us for the new year. I'm just excited for that. Mimi.
Yes, sir.
I saw a video earlier. Well, let's say I saw a commercial.
Okay.
I like to call it a commercial.
Okay.
And to have a commercial, we know that you must have to pay some money. Otherwise, your shit get cut short 5 seconds.
Absolutely.
Virtual Fight Tour number 12.
Mm-hmm.
You spoke it into existence, and I love it. I love it because I already told people we got some shit stored for them for 2022, just you and I alone. I know you guys haven't set a date yet. I know you guys haven't set matchups yet, but moving forward to the next part of it, I want your input. I want the world to know what's in store for Virtual Fight Tour number 12.
Well, just putting the women at the highest level right now, virtually competition. I always think women are better than men, because we are.
See, there you go.
But this is what I thought, and Jesse had talked about. He and I talked about in the past, is having all women's virtual fight tour. And when I say all women, it would be juniors, it would be adults, and also I would love to include seniors, women across the board, and then also women as being the judges.
Okay.
I think that even right now with our level of competition, there have been women that have been consistently great. And when I say consistently great, on all levels, juniors, adults, and seniors. So I think we have deserved to have a show for ourselves.
They have y'all own.
Yes, absolutely. And Jesse has done a great job at including us on all of the virtual fight tours. There's always been, I think, if I remember correctly, there's always been a woman or a junior fighting, representing the females. And so at this point right now, for him to put that video out there, release it, upload it, however you want to say it, for him to do that at this stage right now is absolutely great. Yes, he and I had talked about it when he posted the video. He tagged me in it and a lot of other females and things like that. And so he and I, we haven't actually talked about it personally one-on-one. But I'll look forward to doing that and getting everything hashed out, between now. Christmas is this weekend. So I say definitely during that week of New Year's or even after New Year's. But I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm very
I definitely
excited.
am, because now it gives me a chance to see what you really trying to see. Is you really trying to see some good fights, or are you trying to see somebody get slaughtered, or are you trying to see somebody shine?
Well, it's all
brighter than
it's
the
all
star?
about the matchups.
That's it, and you got control of that. So I can't wait
Control,
to see.
or I have an input.
Girl, you got control.
I say an input,
It's control.
and I want to thank Jesse for my input.
I definitely big shout out to Virtual Fight Tour number 12. I look forward to seeing what you got in store too as well, Jesse, this year.
Yes.
I'm sure you coming up with some things. I see posts from other people just giving you big shout outs, especially Mr. Akin. I can definitely lay carpet for you. So Jesse, I'm very blessed to even know you, be a part of you, got to fight you before you even started to think of this. So I know your goal. I know your ambition. I know your ambition for this. So and you know you have a son in it. So to start a legacy for him outside of the ring is amazing to see.
Absolutely. If you don't know Akin, you need to get to know him.
Yeah.
Get to know him.
That was when when I went to the winter camp. If guys don't know, hopefully JT Money is gonna bring back that winter camp for y'all guys. Because that winter camp was something special to be at before you start your new year, you start your new season. If you guys didn't know, that was kind of going and planting a new seed to grow. And Jadi put on some hell of a seminars.
Absolutely.
With all great fighters.
Top notch, elite level
great fighters.
Seminars.
Old school, new school, today's school, his time, my time, your time, her
Absolutely.
time.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
Yes.
And I got to be a part of 2 of them for sure.
And they were always standing room only. I saw a lot of pictures throughout the years of him doing those. But even the year I went, when there was the ladies winter camp, it was a packed gym.
Sold out.
It was a packed gym, and
Sold
that
out.
was absolutely great.
Karate tournaments don't get sold out. And I never heard of seminars being sold out. But I tell you what, Jadi put on 1, 2, 3, maybe several total that was sold out. Meaning it was limited spaces. And like she said, it was only standing room. The parents had to stand up. Even the spectators had to stand up. Give us a room on that floor. He did move to a bigger gym after you guys did it. Because y'all definitely had kind of just stole the show.
Well, that's great. Women are always great.
Y'all are making
Absolutely.
babies.
Oh, you heard this before. You wouldn't be here without us.
I definitely wouldn't.
I bet you got your looks from TT.
Thank you, Mama.
Hey.
And I got my hair from my daddy.
I don't know about that. I don't have any idea.
Yeah, he got several things in his genetics. So what else been going on? Happy belated birthday to my niece.
Oh, yes.
2 of them had birthdays this week. One was on the 15th, one was on the 17th.
Okay.
Layla turned 11. And
yes.
Tink, Jontasia, Roscoe's daughter, turned 16.
Ooh, yeah. Young adult.
16.
I'm getting close to that. I'm right there at like 7. I'm at 7 and 8.
So, Mimi, yesterday I watched the news, and it's been 8 kids arrested around the world.
Okay.
Especially here in the United States behind this TikTok.
Oh, I have seen that.
Parents, I really want y'all to take this part a little serious, because this is like, no way we should even be allowing this. And then you guys can't even cry and fuss at your kid because you guys are allowing them to do it. But Mimi, what's your notice of the TikTok things that's going on? Because I know our school district has sent us quite a few emails.
Right, correct. Well, what I have gotten, or the emails or the notifications that I've gotten, one has been about the backpacks and them trying to change what happened in Michigan, like the shooting, the school shooting. No more backpacks. Certain schools, my girls' school has not yet been included mandatory wise
for the no backpacks, but clear backpacks.
Actually, no. Layla's backpack is a dark backpack.
Yeah.
The district has left it up to the school to make that decision. And that's HISD, Houston Independent School District. Yes, they've given them and the schools an opportunity to decide what they think, and I think that's if the school themselves have had problems.
Okay.
not every school in the district has had problems with the TikTok. They've been notified about it. That's why they've come up and released statements and things like that. But not every school is dealing with it at the same level.
Okay.
So one Layla school has not, as of yet, and Callie, she's in elementary. I have one in middle school. Neither one of their schools has pushed for the transition to either only clear mesh or no backpacks.
Okay.
And they both, Layla has an Adidas backpack and Callie has, it's a solid backpack.
Mhm.
I mean, if they were to pass the mandate, then she wouldn't be able to carry it either.
Okay.
They haven't as of yet because I'll have to go out and get them new backpacks. But one, I think that the school is taking a stance against social media. And when I say a stance, whatever goes on social media, it has become such an influence on everyone's life, not just the kids, elementary babies. It's across the board age-wise. Even seniors have Facebooks and make posts and things like that. So them taking a stance is letting us as parents know that that's not going to be
Zero
an
tolerance.
issue. We have an issue, and yes, zero tolerance in our school, especially if it's negative. I'm sure that if it was something positive or that would help the students, the school district, that wouldn't be a problem at all. I agree with it, but I also think that they should give it more time because things on social media, they can be presented with to you, but then they also have the opportunity to kind of fade out depending on if it becomes a hashtag or if it becomes a phase or anything like that. So with the school in general, I'm glad that they are aware of it. I'm glad that they are trying to keep the negative posts and things like that out of their schools. Layla, my 11-year-old, wants to get TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, but I actually have it so she can go on there to look. But I actually can see what she's done and she's posted. And my number one rule is no posting anything on Facebook. No.
For sure. So my thought and my hearings of it is that these kids had started a threat challenge.
A threat challenge.
So meaning that they send threats to schools. Challenge.
Like when you say a threat, is this like to have bring a gun and shoot?
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe I'm going to blow the school up tomorrow. That's a threat.
Okay.
Tomorrow, you guys watch. I'm going to shoot 6 people. That's a threat. So they started a challenge. And if anybody don't know, going back to the ice challenge, the water bucket challenge, the challenges kind of get to where everybody wants to kind of play a role in it. And it sucks that one, that's a negative thing to want to play a role in, but 2, it sucks because these officers are really going to arrest your kids for that shit. Like
they don't realize how serious it is.
They don't. So parents, this is for y'all. Talk to your children about social media. It's sad because shit, we didn't have it growing up. And I honestly feel like I'm thankful because I hate to have been a part of this group because I know that I'm part of the fun group. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy. I want to make people laugh. So yes. I feel like I would have been joining these challenges at that time if I wouldn't have had no balance and guidance. So parents, I'm not telling you you're not a good parent, a bad parent, or no shit caring parent. I'm just telling you to take precaution. Take precaution of what your child is posting, what your child is seeing. It's sad and it's very serious because these officers are arresting your kids. The youngest that they arrested yesterday was 11. I think the oldest was 15.
And this was because of the terroristic
threats on TikTok. Whether it's going towards your teachers, don't post your teachers, kids. Don't post your teachers. Don't do that. That's kind of wild. And y'all guys don't know, but there is you must have permission to do that shit to people.
Right.
You must have permission. You mean that you must have asked them, is it okay for them to be recorded, videoed, whatever it is? You can't just sneak like you some type of fucking private eye detective. You can't do that.
If someone photobombs you, that doesn't give you the right to post them.
Yeah, you guys be very, very cautious and mindful on what you guys are out here doing. I feel like this new generation should have so much more intelligent than us, to thinking smarter, not working themselves harder to where they're causing themselves to be taken away from here and not being able to progress like they should. So parents, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram,
all of them.
Twitter. It's just so crazy because Twitter I haven't really heard too much issues on. I guess because
Does people still use
government's
Twitter? I don't use
a
it.
little bit. They still tip tapping into it, but not as much as that damn TikTok. That
And
TikTok blew
Instagram
up, and Instagram
and
blew up,
Snapchat.
and Snapchat.
Those are the three that I hear the most. And when I say hear the most, that my daughter keeps saying, "Mommy, can I have blah 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 blah." Those are the three, and it's like no. She does have an Instagram, but she is friends with me and her father. I don't get on there a lot, but I do get all the alerts if and when she's posts anything. So I do see it. I know that she talks to her daddy on Instagram, so that's one reason I don't take it away. Because that's one of their lines of communication when she's
not
here with me.
misusing it.
Right. And she hasn't as of yet. I'm not saying my children don't see those videos or even, entertain them. But I try to talk to them. I try to be involved. No parent is perfect. But as long as you try, give forth effort in the most genuine way, and not just because they're your children, but because you care about how you release them into the world. My parents gave me all of those characteristics
Traits.
and ideal traits, but I didn't always notice it. I didn't know what they meant on what was going on until I was released out into the world. And then those things, as I got older and mature, things happened, and it was like, wow, I remember my mother saying this or my daddy, or, just depending on what it was on whatever end of the spectrum. But I just want you to know that you have to take, just like protecting yourself from the pandemic, just because you are protected and you feel like you wash your hands and everything doesn't mean that you can go out into the world and ignore those same habits and traits and practices that you do at home. So when you release your children out into the world, just make sure you did the best that you could do. Make sure that you gave them everything that they need, not everything, most things that you thought would make them better people, productive citizens, positive people in the world. And then I think that as this TikTok and this social media starts to elevate, because it's never going to be over.
So you think it's gonna blow a little more?
Oh, when you say blow, I don't think it's going to stay the same issue, but I believe TikTok and all the platforms, social networking, I think that all of those are just going to elevate. So this time, like you said, it was the ICE challenge back in the day. Now it's this as far as threatening schools. I remember getting one from my school. I'm sorry, from my girls' school, both of them, that wanted to put parents or make them aware that there was something on TikTok about destroying the school bathrooms. Challenges. And so kids were doing certain things and they were destroying it, flushing stuff down the toilet, just disruptive and destroying the property of the school. Well, one of the messages were warning us as parents to talk to our kids, that's make them aware if they are caught or involved in any of this destruction of school property, that they would be arrested or there will be charges, and we as parents would have to pay for that. So that is one of the times that, one, I talked to Layla, I talked to Callie. Two, that's one of the times that I can remember, or I was more aware again of things are going to change and elevate no matter where you are in life. As a child, as a parent, as long as social media continues to elevate and they continue to connect people from all over the world, I think that certain fads, trends, certain hashtags are only going to explode, because there is somebody out there that can always reach other people.
Oh, yeah.
In some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Say that.
There's always some type of connection, and the more avenues and the more of the social media, phones, all of this, the more that you can connect people from a billion miles away, then that's like a game to me, almost. Not that they're doing it unwillingly or whatever, they're doing it willingly, but they're trying to be a part of something. They're trying to have an identity. They're trying to be recognized. They're trying to get. They want to be able to become a influencer.
Yes.
Like in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But when you go out there and you have people following you, you should and want. I would always want it to be in something positive.
Something positive.
And I don't want my children, my girls, to be involved in anything negative that they will regret. And I know that's impossible. I feel like it is. Sometimes the regret is just automatic because you think when you get a result from something, you should have done it differently or you wanted a different result. So that's all I want to say to parents.
Speaking to now, give me a little bit of your instructor site. So meaning that if you went in the new year, it's January 3rd, everybody will be going back to their jobs in school. What would you want to tell your students?
Karate students.
When they came into school on that Monday, freshly off the new year, and of course you haven't had a chance and opportunity to talk to them about this TikTok. What would you want to tell them?
Be leaders and not followers.
That's it.
Leadership is a black belt mentality. It's a part of black belt mentality. And again, we all make mistakes. We all fall. We all don't see everything as it's presented to us right out in front. But in all aspects, if you couldn't do anything else or didn't know what to do, be a leader. Be that person that is doing something because it's the best thing to do. It's going to make them better, us better, the whole place, school, family, house, whatever it is. It's going to make everything better. That's really just plain and simple as I can put it right now. Be a leader and not a follower.
To the community, what would you want to tell the community? The tribe, the village.
You reap what you sow.
Hey.
If you sow something that is not stable, it's not a good foundation, has good balance, I think you may regret it and reap what you sow in the future.
Y'all hear that? Boy, I love talking to Mimi. I swear. Especially when she don't know what I'm going to ask her. Because she give me some shit that I don't even be knowing what's going on.
Yeah, today was a slow day for me, brother. I'm still trying to get there.
And you got there. You got there a lot. Speaking of, we're going to give a couple shout outs to some events coming up. Definitely. Starting the new year, January 15th. Okay. The Arctic Challenge, Waterford, Michigan.
Yes.
The Gorhams, Chris Gorham, training brother of mine.
Okay, absolutely.
Last year
he reminds me of Chris Gorham. When I saw him or we saw them at Diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a different Chris Gorham then.
Yes, it was. He looked like he was Fez or he was Kelso on the 70s show with the mullet. It was cute though. I'm not saying it wasn't. All props to you, brother, because anytime you do anything to elevate yourself and you want to
feel better.
Stand out, or you're trying to identify, it was just something different. I've never seen him with that much hair, and he looked like he belonged in that. No one knew I loved that 70s show, and he looked like he should have been a cast member on that 70s show. So, Chris, you look good, brother.
He threw on a hell of a tournament last year, though.
Okay, I've never been to his tournament, and I guess I will have to make it out.
He had some competitors from all over: Florida, Michigan, Ohio,
absolutely, in the Midwest,
Illinois.
That says a lot about him.
It does.
Okay, is his tournament connected with anyone as far as a circuit? Is it national?
Just local.
It's a local. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, because I'm just going to use the old school way, but it'd have been MSKC, Michigan Sport Karate Circuit.
Okay.
They could have changed the name. I've been gone 12 years. They could have changed the name. But it's part of that. And I told you that we didn't get much of a break after Super Grands. Mm-hmm. We had maybe the 2 weeks.
Right.
Really didn't have anything like that because Coach made us train on the first of the year.
Okay.
On New Year's Day, you trained.
Absolutely, I can dig it.
And I definitely can dig it too, because on this New Year's, I'm finna train.
Hey, get it, boy. If my knee doesn't go down, I'm not doing anything.
That's all right. I just need you to coach me and push
me. Absolutely, I'm always there.
Because I told you, it's a couple of prestige awards out there that I must get.
Understood.
And we're going to start this year off, at least damn sure getting that first one. Hey. Not at the Arctic Challenge, but at the next event after.
And when is the Arctic Challenge?
January 15th.
That's my mother's birthday.
Wow. 2 days before Martin Luther King's, 3 days before.
16th?
No, 15th.
15th is Martin Luther King's birthday.
No. 16th is Martin Luther King's, correct?
No.
17th?
No, sir. The birth date where he was born was the 15th.
Ooh, see
They celebrated on that Monday
yeah.
after or sometimes before.
Ooh.
But it is January 15th. I can't tell you the year. So
That's all
I
right.
have
So,
no idea.
Mama shares a birthday.
Absolutely.
with
That's
Martin
how I
Luther
always
King.
remembered it.
Wow.
When we were younger, we always knew that Mother's birthday was on January 15th. And as we went through school and to school, it was Mama's birthday is the same day as Martin Luther King. And when we
Wow.
said something, go home, it's like, yes, that's it. And so even when they made it a national holiday, when they put it in and it just always fell on her birthday.
Wow.
And no, they do it kind of like Labor Day or Memorial Day that Monday.
That Monday.
I think it's the first Monday afterwards, or maybe even like if it falls on a Tuesday or something, I think they do it that Monday. Someday. Yes. Not sure how they figure that out or how they determine that. But yes, it is actually
Mama. That means you had a dream like Martin Luther King.
Absolutely.
The Queen had a dream like Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I
like that. Yeah. So then that following event we're gonna have is gonna really be the kickoff.
And what's that?
AKA
Indeed. And we have finalized.
We have finalized.
We know what we're doing.
We will be in the building in Chicago, Illinois.
Absolutely.
John Sharkey.
Absolutely. Maybe we should go live from there.
And that's Sunday.
Yes. What do people think? I don't know.
It'd be nice. We may have a couple of people that we could actually have on the show right there.
Absolutely. Do like something like that. I would be, well, let me say this.
Your second bag got to be the equipment.
Absolutely. That's it. I was going to say that. First of all, I got to understand that that's a whole nother bag that I have to travel with.
you
and
got to keep
secondly, I enjoy judging.
Yeah.
So I can't have the show and judge at the same time. But
maybe Saturday night, if I'm not in the finals, because Coach told me we don't go to do the show, we go to be in the finals.
Yes,
so
sir, I remember.
If you're not up there judging, I'm not up there fighting. Well, I'm for sure you'll be judging, but if I'm not fighting, then we're gonna for sure have something go on where we can probably have somebody, one of the top fighters from somewhere, top competitor, come
backstage, getting ready.
Yeah, getting it going.
We'll work that out. We'll talk about that.
But AKA, I'm too excited for because we're finna have some impact squads in the building.
Who's gonna be out there? Tell me. I'm listening.
Well, I know, TPK is coming back out there.
Oh,
the impact squad will be there.
Will
we have WKF Power Squad will be back in the building, the dojos.
Okay.
We also probably gonna have in the building Joey Greenhall squad. Straight up will probably be in the building.
Correct.
We probably gonna have for sure next level in the building. Legend will be in the building.
Okay.
So
top-notch elite teams.
DKS, y'all will be in the building.
Absolutely.
Millennium will most likely be in the building.
Okay, and that's Damian Rodriguez, Florida.
And we got to see him fight.
ATL. Let's not forget my brother out there, Marcel.
Hands down, man down. Deuce
up.
Indeed. Yeah, so, we'll be in the building too.
Absolutely. I'll be there as a judge and a coach.
I'm being there as a spectator and a competitor.
Hey, did he say they competitor?
Yeah, I'm a spectate some parts. Maybe the banquet I spectated, then I compete on the rest of it.
No, I don't want to go to the banquet.
I really want to see what the banquet's like.
You should go. I want to go. I don't want to go because my food. I want to eat something good. I bring my own food.
No,
hotel food's not always good.
Not for the banquets, anyway.
No, exactly. We've been to a few.
Yeah,
chicken and it's breast, like, what is this? I've done the chicken, the steak. I've done the fish. I've had it where it was fish, and I'm not saying that they're all bad, but the experiences that I've had, I don't always want to take my chance. I want to either bring my food or it's like, nah, I don't want to go.
Oh, we. You
go and you send me a picture of the food, and then maybe I'll go buy a ticket.
No, because I'm only going to go when I pay for all my points and I go to all the events and I win that NASCAR ring.
I got you.
Now that ain't no time soon. I'm telling you that. I'm tired of giving Larry Carnahan my money.
You see.
So anything else? Maybe you're looking forward to the new year? And like you say, we got 6 days before Christmas.
I'm actually looking for my math mini session to be over, and it just started last week. That's what I'm looking for. Guys, I have got to tell you that I have had the hardest time in math. And
not the hardest, it's challenging at times.
Who you asking, me or you? I'm telling you, it is hard.
You're so silly. Lord. That's your goofy butt. Wait. Oh man. Mimi. You say, who you asking? Me or you? I'm asking you. You are surely right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have had the hardest time. Maybe I do because someone told me, "Oh, you keep thinking or saying you've always been bad at it." Maybe I have like a mental break, but when I try and I still can't do it, I get sad and depressed. I want to have a breakdown, and math has been kicking my butt. And it's really even worse because I just haven't given up, but I'm tempted to give up. Like, I don't want to keep doing this if I can't win. And winning means get a passing satisfactory grade. I've passed it, but it hadn't been satisfactory.
Pass exams and everything.
Yeah, so I just want to do that. That's all. And I started Monday of last week, the 13th, and it goes to January 10th. So a real quick 4-week mini session.
Monday through Friday.
If you guys see me at AKA, not if, when you see me at AKA, please give me a hug and tell me no matter what, I'm still me.
And by then you to pass.
Thank you.
And
I
if
like
don't nobody know, when she passes it, she's moving forward.
Yeah.
Meaning that Mimi will have her associate's degree in
Another one. I got 2 already.
Another one. See, I'm trying to catch up, and she's already burning loose.
No, it's okay. I'm looking for my doctorates. So once I get one of those, then I'm gonna be doing something. And then I'm gonna be high stepping like prime time. Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders out there high stepping.
I don't like Deion no more.
Why?
Because he beat Prairie View in the SWAC championship. But it's all right. He was cool. He is cool, but he should come to Prairie View.
So I know I didn't get to bother you about sports in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you got a few sports to catch me up on with, because this week I did get to sit with you and watch Steph Curry break a record. Mimi, what was that record, please?
I can't remember the exact number. Let's say 27.
97.
20. No, I'm sorry. 29.
23.
23.
23.97.
97. He's almost at 2,500, I guess. Yes. We actually watched it. The game itself, it was early in the first quarter that he made it happen. It just proves that even when you do something out of passion and just because you love it, you can be the greatest at it. And that goes for LeBron. You know, I've never known him. I don't like him much on the court. I love him off the court because I don't know what he's done for people and to help them get better.
Mm-hmm.
On the court as a competitor, I just don't like him. Okay, that's just it. That's the only reason. People like that actually want to see and help you get better and become the greatest at what they do just because they love it, just because they want to give to it, that just because it's a passion. That's beautiful in itself. To also see the legends that were there that came out to congratulate him, to give him his props, put him and lift him up on his pedestal was absolutely beautiful. It not that the cameramen or women showed it, but I did not see not one person at that moment that didn't, I don't want to say bow down to him like they were, being punked or anything, but to bow down at that moment and give him his praise, to lift him up as the best 3-point shooting. And I say from all over the court. He could shoot from one end under the basket to the other end under the basket. To give him his props at this stage. And he did it so damn quickly.
He did.
Reggie Miller was the best after 10, 11 years, maybe more.
Catch and shoot.
Yes. And then Ray Allen, he was the best after 12, 13 years. But Steph Curry has broken that record in 8 or 9 years, and he still has more to do.
With some injuries playing a role.
Yes, he sat out a whole year with hand surgery a few years ago. And for him to still bust that record wide open, because even now for the rest of the season, he's projected to be at least 50 to 100 over the record. So who in this, like Reggie Miller said when he was commentating, that he talked to Steph Curry, and Steph Curry had told him that he watched Reggie Miller break the record and become the best shooter. So he said, and from that time and that conversation, it made me feel good to where someone watching me from afar had the same inspiration, saw it and felt it, and then to come out and break it. So I believe that there's somebody around, a kid, a girl, more than likely a girl, but it won't be elevated to the same statute. But there's people out there watching him and are going to come out one day and do the exact same thing and bust his record wide open. We just have to sit back and watch it.
That's good, man. His parents was there.
Yes, they were. Dale Curry.
Dale Curry.
Sonia Curry.
Sonia Curry. Now, Dale Curry played in the NBA, correct me, man?
Correct. He played for a lot of teams.
Yeah, we definitely have to look that up.
Atlanta. I'm sorry, not Atlanta. Charlotte. Portland, Cleveland. He played for it. He was a sharpshooter.
Okay.
He was a sharp. He never, I don't think he won a title. His son has him beat with that. But in general, he was a great shooter.
Now, they said something about Steph used to be the ball boy.
Yes. If you go on YouTube and you YouTube Steph Curry, I'm sure it'll show up as that. I just saw highlights on some of the other shows. But Steph Curry was a ball boy for the Charlotte Hornets when his dad was the shooter. I think he was a 2-guard or a 3-guard for the Charlotte Hornets. They said, and there were different basketball players, NBA players that said, staff members included, because I remember one other person being like a trainer or even another ball boy, or someone gave the props that said that when Steph would always catch the ball, get the ball, sometimes he would shoot it from no matter where he was, and he would make it. And even if you go and watch the highlights, because they showed those on this interview I was watching, he literally was catching a ball from behind the goal and would turn around and shoot it. And then someone else, another player, would shoot the ball. He runs after the rebound. He catches it at the scorekeeper table. He turns around and he shoots it and he makes it.
Oh, wow.
So the shots that you see him do and make in the game and that has gotten him this NBA record, it's natural.
Oh,
it's something. Sure, he has to think. Sure, he has to focus. But he does it because that's what he does. He's that good at it.
That boy shoots from anywhere.
When you play your brother or your sibling and you go out on a high level platform and you make your brother, you are playing basketball with your brother like you're in the backyard when the street lights are on and you can actually physically see him talking, expressing himself. It's a beautiful thing.
Like you did me in Vegas.
Excuse me?
Like you did me and Gandhi in Vegas is what you're pretty much saying.
No, I don't know what you're talking
on
about.
On the roof when you up there talking and shooting our lights out. That's what you're talking about like that, huh?
Well, I was accurate. I love basketball and I wasn't as good as Steph Curry by any means, but I did like to shoot and I was a good shot. And you guys jumped too damn high. I didn't get a rebound, so I had to make it. Yeah, I had no choice. It was either make it and try to get you some type of points or just give it up and say, I don't want to play. But yes, it's somewhat like that, sir. That I was shooting it pretty far.
Yeah,
I was shooting it pretty far. That's that range and that accuracy. It was kind of iffy. Steph Curry is on point. He is accurate and decisive, elusive. Because you even see him when he dribbling and I saw him shake Chris Paul. Woo-hoo, and I love Chris Paul.
And LeBron got one from him too.
Well, LeBron, he don't count. He sucks.
No.
Yeah, he do. I don't care. He sucks. I'm gonna say he sucks because I want him to suck. On the court, guys. On the court.
I'm gonna say he sucked because he should have went to LA.
Why do you say that?
Because they were already a dynasty squad. Like when you think of the Lakers, you think of dynasty.
But they had a losing season.
Right.
A few losing seasons.
They already a dynasty team. I think what he done for Cleveland, he should have kept doing for Cleveland. I think he put them up there where they never been before.
Right. Brought them their first title.
And I think, that was his city. Although, Mr. West was out there playing
Delonte.
Playing in some panties and things.
Stop that fool.
I gotta give him high fives for that. Because, I'm trying to join that crew like Mr. West.
Stop throwing that man business out in the street. You trying to make his slip show. Stop that.
Yeah, his slip already showed because they had already expressed him out there. He got a little documentary on YouTube that
he was homeless for a while, wasn't he?
Exactly. And I think fucking with King James and his family left you kind of being out there,
Maybe, possibly.
He didn't make it across Noah Ark. So
you are so retarded.
He got left behind.
I feel you. You so retarded.
Football. What you got to tell me? What we had in football? We should be having some type of Rose Bowl games are coming up soon, huh?
It's almost Christmas. Yes, you will have some of the college teams that are playing New Year's. A lot of New Year's. That's when the championship game. They haven't gotten that far. I don't know what week it is in college.
We should have about 2 or 3 left.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't play like as strict as the NFL, meaning they don't play games on certain scheduled days. If you've gotten to this level, sometimes you might have a day or two off, a game off. And then you have to sit back and wait for the FBS and for the NCAA to decide who are the top teams for the playoff to get to the national title game and who are the bowl candidates for all the different bowl games. So you still have to get to that process. I don't think they will decide as of right now today, but I think we have by the end of this week, because it's Christmas, I think we will have a better idea of what's going on, what it is.
I can't wait. It'll be pretty exciting.
Absolutely.
I really want to see who's playing for that Rose Bowl this year.
And they all move around. I'm not sure which one. Rose Bowl is which one? The one in Cali?
I think the Rose Bowl is the one that's, I don't know, Trav, where's Rose Bowl? If you're sitting down at the laptop, you go ahead and let us know exactly where the Rose Bowl one is. And if you guys know, that's good. Y'all can give
LA.
us
It is LA. He say in LA.
Okay.
Rose Bowl. That's the open one where the USC Trojans play, I believe.
Okay. Bam.
That's where.
Yes.
Woo!
That's where I told you I got
where Vince Young beat what's his face? USC with Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush. I think that's where they were playing. Because I remember him holding a rose in his mouth when they were playing and they won the title game.
Ooh.
That's where I made J-Dog eat a steak.
Ooh. And made that man sick.
Well, I didn't
Not
mean
all
to
that
do
man
that.
meat is bean spread.
And I want to say this just for the record. When people say, and this was a learning lesson, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to be J-Dog, but when people say they don't eat meat and they're vegans, and not because it's just a choice or a lifestyle, but because physically, medically, it does something to them, you should believe them. Because me and my mistake was, not that I didn't believe him, but I thought, well, if you just start eating and do something different, then it'll change for you. So he and I made a friendly bet. Friendly, but he and I both, if he would have won, I would have had to do it. And if he won, he did do it. So that was our friendly bet.
What was you gonna have to eat?
He was into oh my God, I forgot. It's called wheat grain shots and drinks. And it's really just about a lot of fruits and not fruits, veggies and weeds and grass and just a whole bunch of mixed up.
A shot.
Yeah. Well, I think he was going to make me drink it as a drink. When I say it's called a wheat grain shot because you get extra things put in it, kind of like a drink from New Orleans, but not liquor.
I call that fast shits.
Absolutely. So it looked awful. I watched him 4 years, eating it, drinking it. And I was like, oh, J-Dog, you need a good steak. Stop eating that nasty shit. You don't need that. That's why you go to the bathroom all the time. You're regular. But in general, when we made the bet, USC was winning the entire game, I think, and it was a close game. But then Vince Young came back, led us in Texas to the Rose Bowl title. So, yes, I made J-Dog eat a steak. He didn't eat it all, but he ate more than half. And for him, it wasn't like I was going to force him to eat the entire steak, but I was going to force him to eat some of it. And so he did. He ate more than I thought and would have recommended, and it made him sick. And that was the regret part, that I didn't mean. It was a fun, friendly, let's have fun shot.
But that shit really made him sick.
Yes, it really made him sick. And that was one of my regrets. And so at that moment, if I want to bet with someone or we make some type of negotiation, it's like, okay, well, what's going to happen to you? Is this serious? Is this fun? Because I didn't mean for J-Dog to get sick. But I love the fact that he stood behind his word.
And he did it.
And he did.
And his ass knew, too.
Right.
There is a possibility of him being
He told me that, and I didn't believe him.
Yeah. Of course, you're not even going to care.
I love beef. I think beef can cure corona. I think if everybody ate meat, beef, pork, all that good stuff like I do, you be fine. Knock on wood. You'll be fine. But yes, that's when that game happened, I think. And J-Dog stood behind his word. He did it. He did it.
So I am getting ready for my night. We getting ready for our quotes of the day, and I did jump on. I told you I'd be seeing some stuff.
Okay.
Positive things. When I say stuff, and I may say shit, positive, like all positive. Troy Benz has Bree right now tested for her 3rd degree, and she has a cast on, a boot, a Mario
Brianna
boot.
Nurse.
Brianna Nurse. She's tested for her 3rd degree right now, and she tried to palm strike the board, and she missed it the first time. I guess she just couldn't turn into it with that
Oh,
boot. But the moral of the story is your girl is a 3rd degree.
absolutely. Congratulations.
And congratulations, Brianna. That was just so amazing to see. Turn down, and you got a cast on your damn leg boot. Mario boot is what we like to call it. That's the big boot. That's what he used to fly around on the Mario Brothers. And she tried to break it. Boom. And she broke that thing the second time around.
Do you know what happened to her foot while she has a boot on?
No, man, but I'm assuming it had to do with diamonds.
Oh, well, she hurt herself. I was there. She hurt herself at diamonds.
Yeah, a couple times.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
She definitely went down fighting Morgan in the open weight. Yeah, in the open weight.
I judged that one.
Yeah, she went down for a moment. That
I thought it was like a back kick or something.
Ankles, like you say, her ankles. She has.
They made her take off her ankle brace. So, that's right.
You know, this just to go show, you know, you guys with the rules y'all have for some of us. You guys haven't made it a way to where sports martial arts pays for college. So
we don't have that.
Yeah, this young lady's on sports school scholarships, meaning that for her to keep representing and showing the best for our martial arts world, we got to make sure she's protected wellly. And I honestly feel like Diamonds put some pressure onto that because y'all made her take her ankle braces off. Now, are y'all right or wrong? I'm a competitor, so I'm going to feel like wrong, of course. But
right.
It's just the fact of we don't want to blow no opportunities for none of these young ladies, young men to be able to go to college and ride a scholarship off of them.
Absolutely. I had that opportunity, and it's something I should have valued more.
Yeah.
And, I love karate more.
And I know a handful of martial artists who are off of school scholarship sports.
Yes, sir.
That values karate like you, and I just want us to keep them well protected at the time.
Karate will always be here. Me, myself personally, I will always be here. If you have the opportunity, and this is not because I'm preaching, not because I want you to do it because that's what everybody says to do. I'm saying this because of experience, because of what the regrets I talked about earlier. If I would have done this differently. If you have the opportunity to excel, benefit from something like a sport, college, monetary wise, giving back to your community, whatever it is that makes you feel like you didn't wake up with it one morning, but you actually ended your day with it, that was a gain. So if you can gain something outside of karate can be pushed to the side. And I'm not saying push like you're never going to come back, but you have room to share yourself, your life with karate. So please go out and do it. Go out and strive for something that is a part of your life along with karate.
Y'all heard it. I keep telling y'all, I hear it from the best, boy. I love it. Mimi,
yes,
you got any quotes for the people today?
Yes, sir. I actually have two. I know I was supposed to do one last week, or I had one last week, and this was one of the ones that I couldn't find. And throughout the week, just being one of my harder weeks, I was scrolling, and when I saw it, it was like, that's the one I was looking for. So this is it. If you don't separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your goals and the life you want. One more time for the good time. If you don't separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your goals and the life you want.
Hey, I like that. So, of course, you know, the Rev definitely had me today. But go ahead, Mimi.
I got one more for the good time. Hold on, let me make sure.
The good time.
Actually, yes, brother, I got two more.
Go ahead. Give them two more.
This next one is, when your past calls, don't answer. It has nothing new to say. One more time for the good time.
I'll tell you, but that's too funny. That is too funny.
When your past, when your past calls, don't answer it. It has nothing good to say. It's still gonna be the same.
So is that like, do that mean for like the past people, or like just the past saying, the past happening?
All that. Don't look backwards. Look forward.
Hey, I like that.
And when you look forward, don't bring your past into your future.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
One more.
Give it to him.
A mistake repeats more than once is a decision. A mistake repeated more than once is a decision. Did you hear me when I say?
Damn.
When I say what you hear me?
Wait a minute.
Get it.
Wait a minute.
Woody woo woo woo.
That kind of was like over my head a little bit.
What you say?
What you say? What you say?
One more time for the good time. A mistake repeated more than once is a decision. A decision. A decision. Decision.
Somebody better watch it.
Watch
Be out here
yourself.
saying, "Oh, I made a mistake," and you repeated that shit more than one time. That was
Once
a decision.
is a
We gonna have a
mistake.
problem.
Twice you got caught slipping.
Decision.
You decided to do that. You know what I want to bring that up as? An example? Because you
Tell
was
me.
here when I got the call this week. And I'm only going to say something because she told yesterday. It was an agreement when nobody going to know. So earlier in the week, you asked me how my week was real quick. My youngest, Callie, her teacher called me. And when I answered the phone, she's crying hysterically. And I thought she was hurt. Something happened. And I'm like, tell mama what's wrong before I start beating out of here like Superwoman. She said, Mama, I was cussing.
I had just cut the corner. I just cut the
She
corner.
said, Mama, I was cussing. Now, after she explained to me and all this, I was like, okay, well, we'll talk about this when you get home. Let me talk to your teacher. You know, I want to talk to her and find out what you said and what happened. So one of the things, during our conversation, she says,
fucking Minnie Mouse teacher. Fucking rat. Fucking ratted on my niece.
She said, well, she had done it before and I let her make it, but I knew this time she knew better. First of all, she decided. When I asked her, why would you do that? What was her response? Because I wanted to. Oh, well, when you get here, I'm going to want to whoop your ass. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I don't. I just punished her. Don't call CPS.
No, because they know it's some real. They know we raw. It's real shit, because that's what we grew up with, and we know sometimes ass whoopings do work.
So this right here, this inspirational quote is for Callie. She decided to cuss at school. So she decided to be in trouble when she got home. That's what I wanted to say.
Made a decision.
Absolutely.
Perhaps this next stage has more to do with who you're choosing to grow with, rather than focusing on who you're cutting off next.
One more time for the good time.
Perhaps with an S. This next stage has more to do with who you're choosing to grow with, rather than focusing on who you're cutting off next. So that means pay attention to who you're trying to grow with.
Absolutely.
Not pay attention to too much is next
you
online.
You think somebody watering your flower when they really putting pesticides on top of it? You don't want that.
I think I have kind of turned into this a little bit, but not all the way there yet, sis. But okay. I'm getting there.
I'm listening.
I will not argue with anyone about myself. Take whatever assumptions you have and run with it. Tell your friends, start a campaign. I'm good.
Because friends, people have a lot to say.
A lot.
Okay, I can dig that. One more time for the good time.
I will not argue with anyone about myself. Certified now. I'm not gonna argue with you. I graduated from college. I'm not gonna argue with you now. Take whatever assumptions you have and run with it. That means whatever you decided to think I am outside the ring, after I bow to you and kick your ass for 2 minutes, whatever you decide to think I am outside the ring, you run with it. You run with it.
Woody woo.
Tell your friends. Go on, tell your friends. Start a campaign. I'm good.
I'm good.
Y'all heard it here.
Meet me at the altar.
Don't meet me there, because I can't baptize you yet.
Yee. Woody woo
I can't
woo.
baptize you yet at the altar, so y'all just leave me where I be. I got one more for y'all because I know
Okay.
you got Christmas coming, so I need
Don't hurt
everybody
us
to be.
now. Don't hurt us.
Oh yeah, I need everybody to be getting focused and getting ready to be in the giving spirit,
Okay.
and appreciating,
Thankful.
be very thankful as we celebrate God's birthday.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Happy birthday, Jesus.
yeah, it's not our birthday because Pooh been on me. Daddy, I'm ready to open presents, baby. We gotta wait till Christmas. Daddy, I'm ready to open presents.
No, she see him already.
She see him. She don't understand yet, but I can't wait to share with her that that's somebody else's birthday.
That's why my mama never put him out there till the day before or something, because I would have opened it. And that would have been an ass whooping.
I definitely would have peeked.
And I used to peel the tape back and thought I was smart. And never mind, I ain't gonna tell y'all my business.
Not knowing that it was gonna rip the wrapper.
Diane didn't play with it, and I didn't learn it right away. I was sneaky.
This one right here, as I leave y'all. Always notice the people who are happy for your happiness and sad for your sadness.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones who deserve special places in your heart.
Hey, special place in hell if you ain't laughing with me and smiling for the right reasons.
You hear it. Always notice the people who are happy for your happiness and sad for your sadness. They're the ones who deserve special places in your heart. That's why my heart is just full of good people and
genuine.
Yeah, they taught me how to be genuine.
When you real, I don't think you have any reason to be second guessing or looking over your shoulder. And when I say looking over your shoulder, people will try to do anything they want to do. But when you real, you see it. And then you can just avoid it, detour against it, or do whatever you need to do to get that out of my way, my life. The moment that you start talking noise and being fake finds fake.
Ooh.
That's just one of my thoughts.
And they know how to gravitate to each other too. Like
it's like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So you only gonna reap what you sow. In my opinion, my thought. I'm not saying this is for everybody, and you may have things going differently in your life and your world. What I'm saying is, what you put out is what you receive. I'm not the best person. I'm not the greatest person, but what I am is I'm real, and I try to be the most honest person with the people that I care and love, and that I know that are doing the same with me. If you shoot me shit, I'm gonna shoot you shit back 2 times the shit.
Yeah, I better watch it.
Did you hear me what I said when I said what I said?
This is December 20th, 2021. You guys are hearing it here from us, the Raw, the Me and the Lump Show.
Absolutely.
I hope you guys have a great week. Big shout outs to our sponsors.
Have a Merry Christmas. When we see you guys again or talk to you guys again, it'll be after Christmas next week. Have a great Christmas.
CTE, big shout out. Trav, big shout out.
Thank you, brother.
You know, I got to talk to him before we went on air today.
Yeah, me too. I told him I'm putting a tracking device on his ass. I can't keep up with him.
I told him thank you.
I did.
Because I swear, Trav, I could just go back to high school. Like, I was glued to Trav. Trav really opened his arms and showed me how a big brother's supposed to
He would have left your ass right now because you can't travel with him.
No, yeah, definitely now. Because I had to finish school.
And he don't have no kids. You got one.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you, brother. Thank you for just always being you. Thank you for always believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. I definitely know that. That goes back to Super Grands. When I felt like I was short.
No, when he say your ass for wearing that hat in the mall. You told me that. You said you wore a D hat in St. Louis. Yeah. You always got your ass whooped, and Travis said, take
that shit off. And Travis said, take that hat off. These people thought me and Travis there on some gang shit. Me and Travis was there just shopping for Detroit.
Travis saved your ass.
He did. We saved each other. We saved each other because I wouldn't have known nothing about that time frame of why they making us take our hat off or why we need to take it off. I just bought this. It's $20 in the store.
Right, just trying to look fly.
Yeah, trying to match. Got some high orange, high green hats on with a Detroit hat symbol on there.
Oh shit.
But no, thank you. Virtual Fight Tour, Jesse. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for listening to your homegirl right here. Thank you for even giving her the opportunity to be able to start cast something new for herself.
Thank you, brother. And I will be reaching out to you soon, brother.
Yeah.
Let me make it. I made it through my daughter's birthday this week. We got Christmas, and then I got New Year's. Give me a little time, but I promise I'm going to hit you up.
Don't worry, Jesse. If she can't get it together, I'll just put a wig on and be Joanna Man again.
No, you ugly. I'm pretty. Don't forget that.
I can still put the wig on and be Juwan,
You
man.
know, because you cannot be him.
Man, that
Any
is
women
messed
that's
up.
on the front page and the stage that we're about to do with Virtual Fight Tour look good. Whatever.
We're gonna take a commercial break. Mimi just farted, and that shit stinks.
Liar.
We out of here, y'all. Peace.